Bayonetta 3 has been one of the more elusive Nintendo Switch titles, right up there with Metroid Prime 4 and, Pikmin 4? Is that even still a thing? Anyways, after 4 years since its original teaser trailer, Bayonetta 3 has still been nowhere to be seen. Just look at this Twitter page. This has got to be one of the saddest Twitter pages I've ever seen. Even just recently, Hideki Kamiya reiterated that it's not the decision of Platinum Games to reveal the game. Matter of fact, he really wants to tell everybody about it, insinuating that Nintendo is likely the commander in this case. If that's so, perhaps they have something up their sleeve for marketing, which I really hope, since Bayonetta 1 and 2 had piss-poor marketing and, as such, did not sell well at all, even with the former having been released on at least 5 different hardware by now. Or perhaps there is a fun surprise to be revealed alongside the game that's relevant otherwise? A Smash Bros. Fighter, perhaps? Bayonetta's new design, genre, or villain maybe? I can wish all day, but that's all that'll be. Wishful thinking. However, there is one light in the dark that gives us our first true insight into how far along Bayonetta 3's development is. Hellena Taylor, aka the voice of Bayonetta, has been very slyly revealing to us what the progress looks like for the game's development. Step back with me to an interview Miss Taylor had at the Game Blast charity event. Yes, all the way back in 2018. She states that she had not yet been asked back to reprise the role of Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3. However, she also mentioned that when she is contracted to reprise the role, she literally won't be able to talk about the game at all. You see where this is going? Now let's jump to the present. The date is September 12th, 2021. Miss Taylor takes to Twitter to say this: "The greatest gift of doing Bayonetta are my lovely fans." This is actually nothing from the surface, but let's take a look at some of her responses in the comments. One fan said, "Can't wait to see you return as her someday." Hellena Taylor responded saying, "I'm bound by confidentiality clause." And that's that. Hellena Taylor has now reached a point where she cannot speak on behalf of Bayonetta 3. She actually responded this to several people, including someone who said she'd be nothing without you, where she responded saying, "I so want to answer that one, but I'm bound by a confidentiality agreement." She was never asked anything, but this seems like her way of saying, guys, do you remember what I said in 2018? That's my take at least. One thing we can all agree on though, Hellena Taylor can no longer speak on Bayonetta 3, meaning that phase of development has begun. On top of this, adding voice acting to games is a very late stage process, meaning Bayonetta 3 is clearly nearing completion for its development. This is very exciting news. However, whether or not Hellena Taylor is actually going to be the one reprising Bayonetta's voice in Bayonetta 3 is a topic I'll have to discuss in a follow-up video. Unfortunately, there may be some bad news here. Stick around, and until then, I'll catch you all in the next video.